When the Summer Olympic Games open on Friday afternoon in London, England, Belizeans will have front row seats right in the comfort of their living rooms. That is because Tropical Vision Channel 7 has secured the exclusive broadcast rights to the Games in Belize through an arrangement with a Caribbean corporation known as International Media Content. Jules Vasquez is the managing director of Channel 7.
We have been negotiating with them really from the start of the year, and we finalized an arrangement which gives us the exclusive rights. It's a major deal for us. It's something important for us. We like working with the Sportsmax group. They're a very dynamic group. And for us, it's a major boon for our programming because the Olympics is one of the most watched and sought after programs on earth. But more importantly, the way Sportsmax will do it will make it really an enjoyable program. It won't just be looking at it from the perspective of, well, we're looking at it because it's made for the region. It won't be a pain at all. I think it will be a really high-end broadcast, certainly on par with international first world broadcasters.
Those first world broadcasters, such as the US-based NBC, is known for its superb coverage of the Olympics. And since multiple NBC stations are available on the various local cable systems, Vasquez says if he is to strictly enforce his exclusive rights, those channels would have to fade to black in Belize when the games start. But Vasquez says he's not being greedy and has worked out a deal with the Cable Operators Association.
People love their NBC, and their coverage is certainly among the finest in the world, and in certain places in Belize, it's available in high def, and that means a lot to people through a special carve-out arrangement with the Cable Television Operators Association, similar to what was hammered out in 2000, 2004, 2008. We have worked out a working agreement with the Belize Cable Television Operators that will allow you to continue enjoying NBC at home. Strictly speaking, it should not happen, but it's worked in the past between the rights holder, the broadcast rights holder, and the cable television operators, and we managed to work it out again for 2012. So through special arrangement, you have your choice.
Over 10,000 athletes from over 200 national Olympic committees will be competing in the Games, which will run from July 27th to August 12th. 3 athletes will be carrying the Belize flag in competitions in the Olympics. They are Los Angeles-based Kenneth Medwood, who will be taking part in the 400 meters hurdles, St. Bite resident Kaina Martinez, who will participate in the 100 meters sprint, and Edermes Sanchez, who will be competing in judo in the 60 kilograms category. Through the Channel 7 partnership with International Media Content, Belizeans will get to see exclusive coverage of our athletes from a Caribbean perspective.
Friday will be the only regular day in the 2-week schedule. The highlight of that day will be the opening ceremonies. The pre-game show for that starts at 12:30, and the opening ceremonies itself starts at 2, which is already an advantage because NBC, the US programming, won't be showing it until probably 6 p.m. in the evening. But the point is that the IMC programming every day has 6 major programs. They have daybreak programming, daytime programming. You have a slight recap in the afternoon. Then you have a London 180 at night, which is really the primetime programming, which recaps all the major moments, has features. It looks all over the games, takes you into certain camps of the various countries from the region, and then at night you have a last lap, said like in Creole style, last lap, and that is a recap of everything that has happened in the day. So there is really 24-hour programming available. We'll have to work around our existing programming to try and fit in as much of it as possible.
Do I take it then that outside of the Olympics, the only local program that we'll see is your evening news?
Right, the news and a couple other shows that we've sold, which we have on long-term contract.
The Summer Olympic Games will feature 26 sports covering a total of 39 disciplines. Reporting for Love News, I am Patrick Jones.
Track and field. Historic backdrops, historic sports settings mixed with sparkling new venues, a city that embraces the majesty of the old and the excitement of the new. The games of the 30th Olympiad come to London, England in July of 2012.